Hi guys! Welcome to another FAQ Friday. I'm just gonna get right to it this week. I've had a lot of people ask me this question, and I personally think it's kind of a silly question, but I guess not in a way because a lot of people do different things with this. But a lot of people have been asking me if I plan on changing my last name to Chris's when we get married. The short answer to this is yes, of course I do. Back a few months ago, I talked about why I didn't change my last name when I got divorced, and the reason why I didn't change it back to my maiden name was because all of my kids have their dad's last name. So Lilia has her dad's last name, and then all the boys have the same last name as mine currently. So I have kept the same last name up to this point to kind of match theirs. I felt like it would just be weird to change my last name back to my maiden name when I could keep it the same as my kids. So I guess I could see why that's a valid question, why people would ask if I would change my current last name to my husband's last name when I get married. But yeah, I do plan on changing it. I know a lot of people hyphenate last names now, but I don't really like that. I don't really want to do that, and I think it'd be weird to have my ex-husband's last name combined with my current husband's last name. And a lot of people were asking if I plan on changing the boy's last name, my boy's last name, to his last name, and that's not possible. It's very hard to change people's last names. And no matter how in or out the dad may be, if they have any contact with them whatsoever, it's pretty much impossible to get that changed. At this point, I guess I can talk about this, I might as well. The last 2 or 3 months, he's seen them either 2 times or 3 times for a couple hours each time. So in the last like 2 or 3 months, he's seen them like maybe twice. Even though it's kind of unfortunate that he's not like fully involved in their life, he still is involved in the court's eyes. They won't change the boy's last name, and I don't want to pursue that at all either. I think their last name is their last name, and that's pretty much that. So I've had those questions a lot lately, so there is your answer. So I hope that answers all your guys' questions, everybody who add that question, and leave more questions down below. I have like a list of questions that I have, and I just pick one every week, and every time I see a good question, someone asks a good question, I'll add it onto that list. So I need some new good questions to answer, so put them down in the comments below, and I will talk to you guys for my next video. Bye. People seriously ask this question on a daily basis. When am I gonna do a video with Chris?